Hello and welcome back to Heroes of Might and Magic 3. This is our Conflux playthrough with Grindan. Firstly, apologies for my voice still being quite bad, as I know that does affect the audio quality. I've still got COVID-19 unfortunately, but I seem to be recovering quite well. This episode we're going to be concentrating on cleanup efforts again, and the plan is to really take out a few armies and then take out Blue's last town to the north, which we've discovered. I'm hoping that this is either the last or second last episode of the series, as it should be quite simple from here, even with Grindan's absolutely terrible stats for this point in the game. So let's get into it. I would also add that if you are enjoying the series so far, I'd really appreciate a like on the video, and if you want to see more, please do feel free to subscribe. I put out 2 videos a week. Okay, so let's get straight into it. First things first, let's end the turn. I don't think he's going to have much here, but I know the cannon's going to take me out. Okay. Okay, we've got tan there. And green... I was really hoping green would actually go and fight him there, but he didn't. That's a shame. Okay. So we've got a little bit of an army here, but not much of one. I think first things first, we just need to DD and deal with this irritating orange hero. Great. And then from there... difficult to say where to go from there. I think one thing that I would like to do though is pick up a couple of these bigger stacks of... I'm going to say trash units. They're not trash, but units that are somewhat disposable, let's say. And okay, this green hero's here as well, so... let's double check the name of this town, Marshchoke. Let's take ourselves to Marshchoke. DD over to where green is. Take out this army. No, I don't think I should lose that much really. We should just chain lightning at the start and that should deal with a big part of the problem. Probably Wyverns the most dangerous next. Could be the unicorns though actually. Okay, go for Wyverns. Okay, fled with no losses. To me, that's absolutely fine. Do I actually need to go and take out blue is the next question, I suppose. And whether I need to or not is up for debate. Whether I should. I personally think that I probably should. Probably going to want to move up slightly to get more out of my dimension door. That wasn't exactly what I meant to do, but never mind. Okay, a glorious victory. Very helpful. Bowstring of the Unicorn's main. I mean, that's going to be way better for us than some of this other junk that we've actually got on. Haven't actually got archery skills, so the bowstring's useless, unfortunately. Alright, that'll do. So, yeah, let's grab our mana back so we're ready for the next turn, and then we should be able to take out Slough over here without too many issues at all. So, next thing we want to be doing is taking Galere out of this town and sending him back towards our Conflux town, because we're going to want to probably use him to be TPing between different towns. If if we go back and get more knowledge on the way, and we go and get the spells from our main Conflux town, as well as Earth Magician at the Magic University, then we should be able to use Galere for that without too many problems. And we've got Ignissa here, who's just gathering us up some resources. Treasury is always a useful addition there. And everyone else is kind of just sat waiting to do something. So let's send Intius up here, because we may want to use our stack of fire elementals and earth elementals at some point. In fact, let's start upgrading those just in case, because I think I probably will want to use them. If nothing else, because I know that Teal had an absolutely insane army at one point. And in fact, Kingdom Army Strength, they're still second, despite the fact that they have 0 towns, which I think is saying a lot. It's good to know that Blue, Green and Orange all only have 1 town left, though. So without further ado, I think we end the turn there. I was really hoping that Blue and Green and Tan would actually fight near my town here, but no such luck. Right, so Galere wants to be carrying on his merry way back towards my town. Ignissa, that's slow, that's a pretty pointless scroll. Wants to be picking up as much gold for me as possible, because I'm going to have some very expensive turns coming up. And from here, I should, yeah, 2 DDs is more than enough. Took the town with no losses, great. I think these should be some of Blue's last heroes. Okay, the enemy has fled. And the enemy has fled. Okay. That surprises me a little bit, so let's just view air. Ah, Blue does actually have a town underground. Right, fine, fine. Okay, so from here, I could go from this new town here off to the southwest, and then down south from there, and that will take out Blue's last town and one of Tan's remaining 2. Green have still just got the 1 town, and Orange have got 1, 2 in the north. Alright, great, great. Okay, so for Grindan, I am going to want to pick up a decent stack of units here. So, but I've got 562 movement, which allows me more than 1 DD. So, first things first, let's go to our original town. Let's buy these energy elementals. And let's buy the earth elementals too. They're really cheap, but actually quite decent units if you've got a chunk of them. And 84 is a pretty reasonable chunk, I would say. Worth checking as well if my other town has any to buy. It does. Not very many though, and it's almost hardly worth going there. So if I do town portal to my other Conflux town, that will allow me to pick up a few more units, and I'll spend the night there too, so I'll be able to upgrade and then pick up the others next turn for the energy elementals at least. And then from there, I think what we probably do is we want to go west and take out Green's last town, I think. So we want the yellow portal, which is from Marsh Choke. So yeah, if we send ourselves to our other Conflux town in Freusen, Then, yeah, next turn I'll be able to pick up the rest of these energy elementals once I've upgraded them too. And then I can go back off to the west from the top. Okay, yeah, I think this all makes sense. So let's end the turn there. This is when somebody jumps out and just randomly takes one of my towns out of nowhere, isn't it? There we go. I knew it was going to happen at some point. Wow, Alkin's got a pretty scary army there, actually. Yeah, that's a really scary army. 50 to 100 Mighty Gorgons and Wyverns even, and 20 to 49 Chaos Hydras as well. So that's a pretty sizable army. Maybe Teal will end up being kind of the raid boss of this particular game, by the looks of it. Let's pick up this knowledge on the way past with Galère. And here we want to be building the upgraded Altar of Fire, and then buy these energy elementals. And that gives us a significant chunk more army. Really significant chunk more army. And we probably also want to take out Andal, because he's just going to be a real annoyance otherwise. So let's just double check the town. It's to Rock Warren. I think Chain Lightning is probably the best choice. It usually is. Even with a hero that's as weak as Grindan is. Am I going to hit the Nixes like that? I think I should. Yes, I did. Good. Let's kill the Giants. Yeah, let's kill the Giants. Pray for morale. There we go. Let's kill the Nixes. Great. Pray for morale. No. Oh, maybe I don't think we can morale actually. They're elementals. That'll do. I'm okay with that. I think that was pretty much the same as the auto actually, thinking about it, but I think it was still probably worth doing, maybe. Okay, so we go to Marsh Choke next. Or do we? I think maybe we do this first. I think doubling my mana pool is probably the only way Grindan's going to be functionally useful in the later game, so let's get as far as we possibly can. Don't think I can DD again. No, I can't. Okay, that's fine. And Ignissa, if you can come and pick up a load more gold for me, please. Horde of Rogues. That should be good. Yep, Advanced Estates as well. Even more gold. Thank you very much, Ignissa. And Brissa can just wait where she is after she's got there. CL and Ainane likewise, they can just wait where they are, so let's end the turn there. Okay, Orange still milling about in their underground area. And Teal are probably going to come and try and take this town off me. And at present I think they'd probably be successful. That's a pretty... oh, whoops. That's a pretty massive army that they've got there. Yes, it is worth going and grabbing this knowledge, actually. Come make Nissa, let's grab some gold. Okay. Okay, so Grindan's up next. Let's see what we've got. How close are we to the town? Pretty close. Pretty close, I would say. In fact, the extent of 1DD, we might be pretty much there. Yeah, we are. Fantastic. Yeah, I think those are perfectly acceptable losses. Oh wow, okay, this should make me a lot stronger. A lot stronger. Okay, so we've got the Sword of Hellfire. That's a big upgrade. Hideous Mask we'll wear instead of Summon Earth Elemental. Orb of the Firmament we'll wear instead of Force Field. I don't know if Seal of Sunset's actually that useful to us. We've already got -3 morale. Yeah, I think that's probably the extent of the useful stuff that we picked up there, but that's still pretty good. Right, so last thing is to view air quickly and find out where the green heroes are. There's 2 just to the north there, and any underground. Doesn't look like there are. So we might even be able to take out green in short order here. Ooh, Time of Fire Magic. So let's view. Okay, so I think that may even be green's last hero up there. In which case, that should be relatively simple to take them out. We're just waiting for blue to time out. Oh no, we're not. Blue has a town down to the south underground. So now we're waiting for green to time out. And we're day 7. Which means Intius can go and visit a windmill for us next turn. Let's quickly check our opponent's turns. Ooh, I think we saw a blue hero approaching our town to the southwest there. We did indeed. Don't think it matters if I buy everything in this town. I think he's going to clear it out anyway. But at least this way I can stop him from buying all the troops. Okay, got to be Wistan in that case. He's a pretty awful hero, but he's the best on offer out of those 2. And hopefully that's enough. I don't think it will be, like, anywhere near enough to prevent this hero from taking the town, but we'll see. We'll see. Fingers crossed I can defend for long enough that it actually makes a difference. Let's just double check he also has a spellbook. He does not. It's a good job we checked. Although he's a Beastmaster, so he's only going to be able to cast like 1 or 2 magic arrows anyway. But that's fine. And from here, yeah, Grindan's going to want to be going east next turn. Yeah, I thought that would end up being the case. So, it's the Angels and the Wyverns that we're really concerned about here. So, let's blind the Wyverns. Yeah, we're not going to be able to kill him, but at least we can do a decent amount of damage. Yeah, I kind of forgot I have 1 spell power, so blinding was completely pointless. Let's take the retail. Okay. Yep, okay, so that kind of went as predicted. Ugh, lost another town there as well. Hopefully we can get a positive out of this and we can at least take out green. It's quite far away though. Is this which town is this again? Marshchoke. Okay, so let's teleport to Marshchoke. I'm really hoping this is their last hero. Clearly it's not. Fantastic, what a waste of time. Okay, so I've lost a town down there, and I lost another town to Tan here as well. Let's build the Magic University. And then Galere wants Earth Magic. Might as well take Air Magic while he's here too, I suppose. I mean, it's a great set of stats, it's just a shame none of them are leveled up whatsoever. But that's okay. Galere can still use this. Let's clear out some units with Ignissa. So I don't want to take out a stockpile with slow robots. That's a recipe for disaster. So I think the next best thing to do is to check view air. We know that somewhere here there's probably going to be a way down into the underground. But we'll not worry about that for now. Orange isn't really a threat. We've got a fairly major threat in the form of Teal, who has an extremely large army and is on his way to this purple teleporter, which could cause us all sorts of problems if we're not careful. So I think what we do now is we actually come back to Rock Warren. We use a DD, and then we take advantage of the resting point. That'll give us 1,000 more movement points next turn, which could be really, really beneficial. And then we probably want to be going underground, realistically. Yeah, I think the best thing to do is going to be to go underground and see if we can take these 3 towns underground in quick succession. That'll mean Tan and Blue would only be left with 1 town, as would Orange. And with Teal, actually, but I think Teal are going to manage to take another town off me, so probably not forever. Let's quickly deal with all of these since it's day 1. Intius can go and grab these for me. Thank you very much. Let's go and grab that campfire as well. It keeps annoying me when I see it that I've forgotten it. Ooh, Brissa can collect stuff as well. Great news. Okay, all of that's done. Alright, so I think we can end the turn again. There's Blue riding off into the sunset and then coming straight back. What did Green have near that Conflux town, I wonder? Nothing that significant, but could still be annoying, I guess is the way to look at it. Okay, let's buy the units that we're actually going to use, which will be all of our energy elementals, a few more phoenixes, a few more magma elementals, and then down to Freusen. Exactly the same thing here. I want to pick up a few more of each unit that we're actually using. And then we really want to go and take out Alamar, because he's just going to be so irritating to deal with otherwise. We could take out Ash as well. Yeah, I think that's fine. Oh, Alamar had an awful lot of potentially really decent artifacts on him. Wow. Wow. Ah, excellent. That was Green's last. That's good to know. So, actually, let's dismiss these birds and grab these birds instead. Then we can TP to Freusen. Upgrade these two birds. And then we want to be going to Facture. Oops. There we go, Facture. We'll pick up these extra titans, why not? And what else could we pick up? What's a useful stack that we could get from here? Maybe Magi. Yeah, maybe Magi. Let's upgrade the Mage Tower. Add 43 Magi to our army, why not? When they run out, we can come back and grab... Well, we'll have 36 Nagas to pick up, which, you know, is probably worth taking. So, while we're also here, let's make sure we've got our best equipment on. Titan's Gladius is better than the Sword of Hellfire. Nexus of Dragon Teeth is probably more useful than the minus morale. Taj of the Rampaging Ogre, always a useful item, as is Equestrian's Gloves. Actually giving me more movement than the Ring of Speed will, but I'll still take off the morale one. There's no useful boots at all here that I can see, which is a shame. And Armour of the Nyx is probably better than Armour of Wonder, to be fair. I'm sure there's probably something that I've missed here. Yeah, these are going to be significantly better than something that does nothing for me, actually. Funnily enough, something is better than nothing, it turns out. I suppose in most cases. Not all. There's nothing I can see that I can use as a cloak apart from what I'm wearing, or that's going to be any use anyway, so I think that's probably our lot at this point. But that's okay. 700 points, which means we should be able to take... how close are we? That's actually perfect, okay. Great. Fine, I'll lose 5 of those new Magi I've just picked up. Okay, he hasn't got enough points, that's fine. So we're going to take this next turn. It's got another hero here, which may come back and defend it. I'm kind of hoping it does, just so we can take out another army. Brissa, doing her usual weekly run. Shopping, so to speak. Okay, looks like this bit's been cleared out. That's alright though. Some sulphur. It's always useful. And A9 can go south and pick up this windmill for me as well. Great stuff. Okay. So yeah, let's end the turn. See if blue's just going to run back and forth. Unfortunately not by the looks of it. Of course, tedious. Oh, I think Grindan's going to have to be jumping back and forth between towns again. CL can... Not sure where to go with her really. Over here I suppose. Rissa can go and grab this one and then make her way back to her usual station. Intius can grab this. Oh, I've already actually grabbed that. Fine. He can just wait there then. And we already know where that goes because it's the corner of our territory, so we probably don't need to explore that. Let's come back this way with Ignissa. Looks like there's some units to take out here, which probably means there's some resources still to take too. Okay. Losing some Magi again. Neela's not particularly strong, but let's take her out anyway. She's only going to be an irritation otherwise. And how close to here can we get? Not super close. We need 2 more steps. That'll do. And I can't actually remember which one's next to this town. The Spotty Door. Okay. Okay, and we can just wait here so that we get our mana points back again. And then we can just go and take out Alagar next turn, although he probably will just go back through the brown 2-way monolith and retake that town underground. If he does, we're going back there anyway because we want to take out a couple of the towns to the south from here. Yeah, so we've got a town over here and then one down here, which we really do want to take out as soon as possible. But we aren't actually waiting for any enemies to time out at the moment because they all have one town, which is a shame. Okay, and I think we're fine to end the turn there. Did not expect the brown hero to do that. Okay. It's completely my fault. I forgot that orange was actually close to threatening that town, so it's my fault that I lost it there. So let's TP to Rock Warren. We can actually afford to Dimension Door here instead, because we're about to get our full mana back when we go over it. We'll DD back, take out Alagar. Yep, that's absolutely fine. And then we want to go underground again to Mosswood. And from Mosswood, we'll double check with View Air again. Okay, so yeah, we can go directly south and take out a few blue heroes on the way. So I think they could be really worthwhile. Or we could go southwest and take out Tan's base here directly. I think what we do is we actually go down here. A lot of stats to be had here. No, I don't need to restore mana points, I've already got my full mana. Kind of annoying that I won't be able to attack him regardless, so let's just leave ourselves here, I suppose. And the rest of our heroes aren't really doing a lot for the rest of this turn, are they? They're just going back to their resource posts. Okay, so we can probably end the turn there again. Oh, lost my town to the north now. For anyone that's watching and wondering, I try and stick to one hero, even though it does make it quite a bit harder overall. But I think that we have enough advantages as human players using multiple heroes already. I don't think it's really necessary to use all of them as much as you can, if that makes sense. Wonderful. Right, we've got that then, that's good. Is it worth grabbing some spell power? Probably is the honest answer, but I think I'm probably going to skip it anyway. Or how many movement points have I got left? 700. So yeah, not enough to TP back. That's a shame. We'll just dump Galera in here. He could be useful at some point for TPing to towns. Let's pick up more air elementals. And otherwise, again, don't think Aenon has a huge amount to actually be doing. We are losing towns sort of left, right and centre at the moment, but I think that's fine. If we can complete our conquest of the underground, we can easily go back through and start taking some of these towns back. It should be absolutely fine. Blue means to stayed consistent with 2 towns. Tan. Yeah, towns on 2, so we take out that last one, they'll just have that one up here, although they could be ready to take more of my towns as well. And then, yeah, we should be able to clear out the rest of this quite easily, with the exception, I think, of potentially Teal. Teal's army is still pretty massive. So, yeah, let's end the turn there. Oh, okay, I didn't expect there to be an orange hero right there. Okay, so Grindan can protect some, but not many of my towns. All of these can just kind of chill where they are. Just bear with me 1 second. Okay, sorry about that. My son just needed something quickly. So let's quickly view air. We've got a blue hero here, which I think is probably worth taking out before we go and rescue one of our towns. So let's do that. Good guess. And which town was it that needed urgently saving? I think it was our Conflux town, where we've got... Oh, crikey, yeah, we've got Alkin there. Okay, I was hoping not to deal with Alkin for quite some time, but it looks like we're kind of going to need to deal with him. Otherwise we'll lose this town. So let's do it. The enemy fled. That kind of surprised me a little bit. Okay. What's going to be the best thing to do here? I could prayer. Prayer would actually be a really super strong option here. So yeah, let's pray. I think that is the right thing to do. And I can probably wait with these, and I'll get everything except the flies. So let's see if we can kill a lot of these. And really, we're praying for morale here. Could try and kill half the Gorgon stack. That'd be a pretty worthy thing to do. If we do, we want to do it from this angle though, so we can still breath the Cyclops if we want to. Yeah, I think that's a good thing to do. We'll kill a third to nearly half the stack potentially. Ooh, yeah, that hurt. Okay. And yeah, let's take out some more Gorgons because they're super dangerous, as we just saw. And Gorgon stack is nearly done with, so we can probably afford to try and take out some of these wyverns instead. And then they haven't left me very many good targets if I do clone these, but I think it's worth doing anyway. I think we clone anyway. Let's smack this stack, I think. Yeah, let's take up the wyverns and the cannon, because there's no retail there, so that's going to force them to actually use a move on us. So, could take out the rest of the wyverns, no problem. Wyverns even. No, we take out some Chaos Hydras, I think. I think that is the right move. Oh no, that was a really poor decision from me. Fine. Right. Yeah, let's go and hit the Cyclops. Okay, so next thing we want to be doing is starting to res. Because we want as many of our behemoths left at the end of this fight as we can possibly have. I'm in danger of him just fleeing at this stage. Yeah, now I'm really in danger of him just fleeing. In fact, I'm pretty certain that he's going to. Yep, there we go. Okay, so that's sliced out some big parts of my army. But I mean, I think overall it was probably still worth it. Just about. Let me just check what I've got army-wise to pick up in some of these towns. Not a lot, actually. I've got 20 wyverns across those, but that's not actually that many. Got a couple of behemoths. And a couple of behemoths. So not that much to pick up at all, really. Okay. So, Grindan, where do you want to be going next? I guess probably to Mosswood. Yep. Then let's make our way across here, and we should be able to DD to here. Then it should be very little more to get to their town. Ah! Really is very little more. Fantastic. Okay, and we've got a few Colosseums here that'd be worth picking up as well. So let's take that out next turn. Everyone else can just chill where they are pretty much, so let's send Ainane to here so we can grab this next time. And yeah, we can call it a day for the turn. Lost another town, and about to lose another one, it looks like. Yep, there we go. Grindan's lost. Sorry, Galera is lost. Fine. Alright, so we lost quite a few towns again. At least we are super close with Grindan to be able to go and get our town back here. Which I think is actually the only reasonable course of action that we've got, unfortunately. Yep, that's fine. And Andal does have a decent sized army, but presumably he's just going to dump himself in my town for the next turn. Okay, I've got to be careful now. I've only got 5 robots left because I've been just accepting bad auto combats, which is completely my fault. But I do need to be careful of that because I don't want to keep losing things pointlessly. And it's kind of frustrating that they've come and taken the towns right at the end of the week. So we're not going to be able to pick up any units there, and they will be able to. I still think it should be okay, but yeah, I'm pretty annoyed to lose the extra Titans that I would have got from there. At least I can pick up 8 more birds on the next turn. But we're going to call it there. It's a bit of a shorter episode this time, but I believe that the next episode we should be able to close out the game. Even though there's quite a significant number of enemy heroes running around, and still quite a few towns as well. As we can see, Teal has 0 towns, which just verifies the case. Yep, Teal still has 0. Oh no, Teal does actually have 1 town, which means that all of the others have at least 2, which is true, I think. We can see that there's 2 for orange there, 2 for tan, and just a 1 for blue, but it could well be that blue comes and takes back this town to the south fairly simply from us. Let's just see. But yeah, we're going to call it there for the episode, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.